Assalamu alaikum, shalom, hotep. Power to my people that's scattered all on the four corners of this earth. This is your boy, Musa Azakar, and welcome to What It Do. I hope y'all enjoying this lovely Sunday morning. Yesterday was a scorcher, I'm talking about it was slave hot outside. I'm talking about goodness. A brother had to walk with his head down. You feel me? But with that being said, please stay hydrated and maintain your energy. But right quick, I got a quick little subject I'm gonna talk about. It's about education and making yourself better, but at the same time, have this education been good for us? Student loans, getting in debt to pay student loans after you graduate and might not get a job in that field. And I noticed, the education thing hit hard with our sisters. They wear it with a badge of honor, which is good, which is good. But these ridiculous loans that they put on us, especially with the APR, uh, it's like you're running in a hamster wheel trying to pay a bill, especially when you graduate. And brothers get caught up in it too, but they really target our sisters with the education thing, and it's very deceiving. And people won't start to wake up and see what it is after they done spend all that time in school and you get out. These bills keep on adding up, and the pay that you're making or grinding is not efficient for this right here. I mean, it's a whirlwind. So, I got this video from Dr. Boyce Watkins. Yes, listen, subscribe to his channel. He got a good channel. Uh, the link is in the description box. I'm gonna put it at the end. Excuse me, at the bottom of the screen. And I also have a PayPal. So if you feel free, y'all, just drop your boy $2, $1. Just let your boy think about your boy. I'm not asking for much, but everybody out here doing what it do, I think I'm at least worth $1. Just being honest. Just bringing some jewels to you. But this is from Dr. Boyce Watkins. Black women and student loans. The data is sad and it's overwhelming. So I'm gonna put the link in the description box, and like I said, I'm also put the PayPal in there too. So like I said, 50 cents to $1, a little something, something. Well, therefore, no further ado, we're finna play this.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World and the Black Business School, and I wanted to talk to you guys about something real quick. I'm reading this article on Yahoo Finance, and it basically says that it accentuates or really sort of highlights the way student loans and student loan debt has hit the black community pretty hard. And I have some theories on that. You guys maybe have heard some of these, but we'll read the story first. It says 12 years after starting college, white men have paid off 44% of their student loans, while black women owe 13% more. It says the experience.
Notice he ain't even mentioned the black men about the college number, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm sure it's a number, but it's nowhere near high as the female going to college. Just being honest.
Repaying student loans is unpleasant, blah, blah, blah. For black borrowers, the picture is even bleaker. Black women see their loan balances actually grow 13% on average 12 years after leaving school.
13%? God damn.
While black men see their balances grow by 11%. The age at which students enter college also plays a role in their ability to pay off debt. Students who start college at age 20 or older have paid off just 5% of their debt 12 years after leaving school. Students who enter
5% of their debt. That's all, not even breaking 20, 30, or 40%. 5%. We need to look at this thing different. We start educating our own, getting in the book, reading the book for ourselves, and learning different words, learn how to make them, convey them, make them sound good. because that's all what you're doing, just learning different type of jargon, office jargon, boardroom jargon. It is what it is. Let me continue the video.
18 have typically paid off more than a quarter of their debt. I think that's interesting. We quote, we think that the ability to pay off debt as only having to do with student. We think of the ability to pay off student debt as only having to do with student debt, says Mark Hilson, Associate Director, Policy and Research at Demos. He says, we know the ability to pay off your loans has everything to do with wages and the ability to gain secure employment. It has everything to do with housing affordability. It has everything to do with child care costs. His analysis is the latest to indicate structural inequities means that the student debt burden is experienced differently by different types of borrowers, and that a borrower's demographics dictate in part how much of a financial benefit they get out of their degree. Undoing the harm caused by the nation's 1.5 trillion student loan problem requires a broader solution like mass debt cancellation. So Demos, I think, from what I understand, they are an organization that is pretty much on the liberal side. They're pretty much in alignment with, like the Democratic Party, which you guys know I have mixed feelings about. Excuse me. When they talk about race and privilege, other data helps to illustrate why that's the case. White households with a bachelor's degree have about a $400,000 net worth compared to $68,000 for black households with a college degree. The differences in assets can have a major impact on a borrower's ability to repay their student loans, and our current system doesn't do enough to address that, the report argues. Okay, so they're doing a good job with research and advocacy and things like that, and I think that's fine. Let me give you a perspective on this that'll help you kind of understand this. Student loan debt is one of the biggest economic mind tricks in history. It's one of those things where we have been convinced to overpay for a college degree, which is not a good economic decision long term. I know a lot of people who went to trade school who learned how to start a business, and by the time they're 23 years old, they're owning homes and they're out of debt, things like that. Actually, a lot of the people that become millionaires in America, automatic millionaires, are people that drive pickup trucks and have regular, and maybe they go and they do electrical work for other people or whatever. They're not sort of in this so-called elitist class where you took on a huge debt burden to get into that class, and then next thing you know, you're so deep in debt that you really don't have a time to accumulate.
You heard him? Spend all that money to get some education, and you be too deep in debt, even try to get your goal accomplished. But yeah, man, like your man video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. And like I said, 50 cents to $1, ain't much. Just to try to bring some jewels to you, feel. But this is your boy Musa Azakar. Peace and a bottle of hair grease.